Hi everyone, this is Joey Davidson, Senior Gaming Editor at TechnoBuffalo.com, and I'm here with a look at New Super Luigi U, the recently released DLC for New Super Mario U for the Wii U, which is way more to use than I feel like saying in a sentence ever. I'm playing this live right now so that I can show you exactly what's new and unique about the game and kind of basically explain whether or not it's worth your time and money. Essentially, New Super Luigi U is a redoing of all 80 some odd courses that launched with this title back when the Wii U released. All courses have been reduced in length, and you'll see right up in the top right corner of the screen right now that I only have 100 seconds to complete each level. That's different than I think the 300 that normally starts. Luigi actually moves different as well. If you pay attention to my skid, it's a lot longer to stop in this game, which makes platforming much tougher. There's no stopping on a dime, essentially, that you get with Mario. And the other three players, the two Toads and the Nabbit, who I'll talk about in a little bit, they also have the same skid and jump. You see, Luigi has kind of a float at the end of his jump. It's very similar to what we saw in Super Mario Bros. 2 back on the NES. If you guys played that, you remember that every character had its own basically jump and movement mechanics, and Luigi's jump had this little kick float at the end. It's a lot harder of a game, and part of that is due to the nature of the quick levels, everything being much shorter, but then also Luigi's mechanics being so much different just makes platforming and exploring each level that much harder. And it's enjoyable for what it's worth, but if you're looking for something completely new in Mario, this isn't it. It's not going to be it for a while, unfortunately. Oh, that was terrible. I knew it when I did it. I'm not going to sit here and suggest that I'm really good at Mario. If you hear some horrific grinding noises, just know that they've decided that today's the day that they're going to repave the road outside of my house. So if you hear this, that's one of those awesome asphalt mills that I didn't even know existed until this morning when it woke me up. Alright, so I just want to jump up to another level. Right now you can get this game digitally for $20. I don't think I beat this level over here on the mushrooms. Or you can wait until August to get it physically for $30. They're the exact same game, regardless of that price point. But if you're a collector and you want something more physical with it... Oh, hi. If you're a collector and you want the physical forms of your games, which I know some of you are like that, and personally I'm like that as well, it's going to cost you $10 more. And since it's the, quote, year of Luigi from Nintendo, look at all those guys! And Yoshi's gone. Whatever, he led a good life. No! That's what I'm talking about with the platforming. So much more difficult and frustrating. I'm enjoying it as a more challenging take on Mario, but it's definitely a much harder game. Which should prove interesting. Gosh, this platforming issue is really killing me. Look at these guys. So like I was saying with the physical edition, if you are a collector, it comes in green for the year of Luigi, which is kind of cool, I suppose. I don't know if that necessarily warrants a $10 extra, but if you are the type of person who likes to have games occupy your shelf and you go nuts for those different color games, which I know a lot of people do, I used to, back when, for instance, Nintendo 64 had like blue cartridges. Anyone who played Tony Hawk knows what I'm talking about. But otherwise, it's essentially the same Mario you know and love, just with a Luigi twist. And the aforementioned Nabbit, when you're playing multiplayer, he brings kind of a new dimension to gaming with friends in this game. He cannot take damage from enemies. So if you have someone who might be maybe not as good at these types of titles as you are, you want to give them Nabbit. Whenever he encounters any of Bowser's baddies, he doesn't really take any damage at all. So that's nice for more tougher segments, but he is susceptible to the same platforming problems and Luigi's slow movement. Look at this. So for $20, I mean, you are going to get 82 courses. They are more bite-sized than the original, so don't expect to get the same longevity out of the title. Oh no, am I going to make it? No, I'm not. 2 words, so hard. Ben in 3/4 was absolutely right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'm Joey Davidson again from Techno Buffalo, and if you want any more of these types of videos, just sound off in the comments below. We're working hard to bring them to you as much as we can. Until next time, see ya.